three friends. Long ago, in the heart of a vast forest, there lived a tortoise beside a tranquil pond. Nearby, in a grassy field, lived a deer. Not far from the field, in a tall tree, a woodpecker made its home. These three animals were close companions. They loved and cherished one another dearly. One day, a hunter wandering through the forest arrived near the pond and noticed deer tracks. Believing he was close to his prey, he set up a strong snare made from hide rope and left the area. That evening, as the deer came to the pond to drink, it stepped into the trap and was caught. The deer cried out in panic. Hearing the distress call, the tortoise and woodpecker rushed to the scene. When they saw the deer trapped, they huddled together, trying to figure out how to rescue their friend. The woodpecker said, "Dear tortoise, you have sharp teeth. Try biting through the snare. I'll do my best to distract the hunter so he doesn't come back too soon." The tortoise began biting the thick rope. From dusk till dawn, it worked tirelessly. By morning, 2 of the 3 strands were severed. The last one was still being chewed through as the sun began to rise. Meanwhile, the woodpecker had flown to the hunter's village. It perched on a tree near the hunter's home and waited. When the hunter emerged at daybreak, holding his spear and stepping out the front gate, the woodpecker swooped down and slapped his face with its wings, squawking loudly. The hunter, irritated, said, "This cursed bird is hitting me. It must be a bad omen." And he returned home to rest for a while. Later, he got up again, picked up his spear, and exited through the back gate. Again, the woodpecker flew at him and struck his face. Annoyed and disturbed, he went back inside and lay down once more. After a while, the hunter finally set out again. The woodpecker, seeing this, immediately flew ahead and warned the tortoise and deer that the hunter was on his way. By then, the tortoise had chewed through much of the last strand, but it was a tough, fibrous rope made from rawhide. Its teeth were nearly broken and its mouth was bleeding. The snare was still not fully cut. As the hunter approached, the deer made one final, desperate effort and broke free from the remaining strand. It dashed back into the forest. The woodpecker watched from above. The tortoise, exhausted and parched, couldn't run and lay motionless where it was. The hunter found the tortoise, picked it up, put it into a sack, and hung it from a tree branch. The woodpecker then informed the deer of the tortoise's capture. The deer, upon learning of its friend's peril, quickly returned and devised a plan. It pretended to limp as if it were injured. The hunter, seeing the deer unable to run, thought he could easily catch it. Spear in hand, he chased after it. The deer led the hunter deeper and deeper into the forest, away from the trap site. Once they were far enough, the deer cleverly escaped his line of sight and raced back with great speed to rescue the tortoise. It grabbed the sack with its antlers, cut it loose from the branch, and carried it to the water's edge. In this way, these animals showed that even in the animal kingdom, true friends protect and help one another in times of danger.